for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat coming. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Bills nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7, past the 30 to the 32.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Finding Knox there, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Buffalo Bills. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
43-yard line.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
It's been a long day for you. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Set him back 5. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Okay, double up.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He may try and run for this. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Now Jackson on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Jackson
7 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Geis. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way down inside side, the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
The ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike, hey, tight. Here we go. Hey, Mike 20. Quit talking about it and run it.
On first down, Allen. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods.
Allen.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32-yard
pickup.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
46-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together.
Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Geis. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw. It turned into an interception.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun. Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the
first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And got a man. It's Woods. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. A final shot before half for Allen. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Sanders now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Kill, kill, kill. Kill. Kick the edge, kick the edge.
The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, A lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Check 50. Check 50. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
A gain of 2.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Give me that ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Allen now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run, watch the run. Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen again. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Taken down.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
49 to Mike, 49 to Mike.
On second and a yard, Jackson. He's going to got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Jakeem Grant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Sanders for the extra
Sanders
point.
now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Dolphins 28, Bills 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it's going to be second down. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a
12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Hey, Mike 20.
And again, it's Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
10 more
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10.
I'm gonna run you over. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I got you, pop.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40.
I'm coming after you. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Allen to throw once more. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Allen on first down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. I'll give them a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Shaq Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They throw it out right complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Pass on for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Bills 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
61 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
This is Geis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take.
Right, continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Geis, the ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground, Geis, and he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Bills 21. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike 20. You don't want none of that.
To throw again, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. From the gun, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run here with Singletary, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd and goal.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Out of the gun, Geis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Geis, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Dolphins 43, Bills 29.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw again on 2nd down, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Allen's pass.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Allen, got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
20.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Today's final score.